Hey people, how's it going? I'm in a we got a fate point. How did we get a fate point? Certainly wasn't from this guy. Maybe we killed him and stole his fate point. Okay, so what are we doing next? We are going to get a ship. So I need to go to Tarrant. I need to talk to the guys at the docks to find a ship. Well, I know where to go, but we're going to kind of do this logically. And I need to stop by the inn to pick up some potions and a shovel. Please. We going the right way? Yeah, we're generally going the right way. Generally. Dum dum dum. On the docks. Alright. Hey guy. I need to book passage to Thanatos. Not find any fool enough to take you there. Try Blackroot. That place is full of desperate fools. Okay, awesome. We're not far from being done with the game, actually. You got anything interesting today? Nope. Same old, same old. Alright. So to the inn. Need to pick up potions and a shovel. We're gonna do quests. And one of them I need to go in alone. Okay. Anybody have anything that they don't need? How many arrows do you have? 78. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. $60. It's heavy because of the studs. I got it. I got it. Okay, what do I need? Haste potions. Winky face. I'll put that in there. I don't think I need them right away. Yeah, we'll keep 2 of those. Alright. Okay, anything else? Shovel. I kept it, didn't I? Give me that. Alright. Yes, please. And teleportation to Blackroot. Alright. Where's the bars? Up here? Hey! What do you carry? Okay, can you tell me about the island of Thanatos? Nope. Okay. It's barter. Buy that. Give me that. Alright. Did we just go through the window again? Yes. Sour Barnacle. I believe this is where we need to be. Will you hold this for me, please? KK Fix. Saves the game. Blackroot. Villager, half-elf, Edward Teach. Here we go. Here's the crazy man. If it isn't me old friend, a friendly face is what I've been needing to see. The days have been dark since we last sailed. I need a boat to Thanatos. Wish I could help you, but I no longer have the gypsy shadow. I've been spending most of my time staring at the bottom of a mug. What happened? I lost it. I got too drunk one night and found myself gambling with Killian Drake, an old sea captain who knows his way around dice. He played me, lassie. Played me a fool, and I lost my boat. Do you think he cheated? Well, I don't know if old Drake's a cheat. He's just lucky. About the luckiest old sea dog I ever did meet. I can't be calling a man a cheat just 'cause he dice land his way. Well, maybe it can help. I may need to call on that favor. It's mighty nice of you, lassie. And you know, if there's anything you can do for old Teach, I'll do it. Thanks. The favor I need is to get to Thanatos. And he's like, that's even crazy when go to the Isle of Despair, but I'm figuring it's important. And I know it's the way Mr. Bates would want it. So there's a couple different ways you could get there. One, you could buy a boat from the shipbuilder, which ain't cheap. Okay, what are the other options? If you get to dice game with old Drake, but he's no rubber leg when it comes to dice. He's lucky and he plays for big stakes. I wouldn't be tossing with him unless you feel really lucky. He won't be playing with just anyone. Old Drake knows a gambler when he sees one. Okay, what? Anything else? I'm leery to mention it. It's not something I'd like to think about, much less spill out of my blowhole. But you need help, and I owe you one. You ever hear the story of how I came to own the Gypsy Shadow? No? Well, that was before all we've been through. Would you like to hear it now? Yeah? Well, missy, by the time I started growing a beard, I'd sailed from one end of this land to the other, and from the southern shores of Weeping Maidens to the northern ice-choked waters of Jailer's Hump. Ain't nothing this sea I ain't seen, and most of it twice. At the time, I was running ale out of Caledon for a mean, crusty old captain who went by the name of Jack Skellybones, half pirate, half devil, with the mouth of a blue-gilled she-demon and the breath to match. Jack used to drink so much we'd pray for tailwinds. If the journey'd take too long, he'd start drinking the profits. Sounds cool. Old Jack would fight you if he thought you breathed on him wrong. He had more scars on his face than most men all over. He would tell you the story from each one, and never were they the same. He was a hard man, fair to his crew, and he loved the sea lassie almost as much as he loved his boat. Okay, so what happened? Well, one night we was all drinking the sour barnacle and blackroot, and old Jack got really drunk and started in with his stories. And as the night got on, the tales got taller and we laughed harder. We're all having a grand old time. Well, Jack had one too many and started saying how he was the greatest pirate in all the seas of Arcanum, and how if there was anyone who thought he was crustier, he'd have something to say about it. He started spitting and hollering, then after upending every table in the place, he said he was the greatest pirate that ever lived, tougher than old Ruby Dirk and Black Sam Bellam, even meaner than that Stringy Pete. I need a drink, but who the fuck is Stringy Pete? I don't talk about him. I'll just say that Stringy Pete was the meanest, cold-blooded, murdering pirate who ever put sail. Be done with it. There are stories and legends, and most of them are true. He's been dead for more than 200 years. People still whisper his name when they talk about him. Okay, so what happened to Jack? Well, after he said that, no one much felt like drinking after, and we put old Jack to bed. You see, pirate is me, but he knows what to be joking about and bluster about. Calling out to the ghost of Stringy Pete ain't one of them. Uh-huh. Well, a week or so later, we were out to sea. It was a new moon, so it was dark, and a strange westerly had appeared, brought in a bank of low clouds, thick as lamb stew. Then we saw the other ship, just resting off the starboard, silent as death, and as still as if she were anchored, her sails tattered, her timbers rotted. Then we heard the screams. Oh shit, what happened? We found old Jack in his cabin with 2 daggers in him, one for each eye, the sign of the evil eye carved on his chest, the very sign old Stringy Pete used to leave in his victims. We ran out to see who was on the other boat, but it was gone, taking the clouds and the westerly with it. Holy shit! Being first mate, I took command and ownership of the Gypsy Shadow. I never seen that other boat. I hope I never do. Uh-huh, now what? I'm saying I've seen his boat, and I know it's real. If you could get his boat without getting yourself run through by his ghost, you'd have it. How do I find a ghost pirate's boat? Years ago, I found a secret cove, and there on the beach was an unmarked grave. Unmarked except for the sign of the evil eye, which is sign Stringy Pete used to carve on his victims. I got out of there fast without even looking for treasure. That would have been the place where he was buried. And if it ain't, if it was, most spirits return to their graves. Cool. Where is it? Oh, God. Give me a minute. Oh, sorry about that. Scary. Stupid cold giving me itchy eyes. Yes, Lassie, I agreed. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Looks like you have a few options. Buying, gambling, or Stringy Pete. And I don't like any of them. Thanks, Captain. Alright. These are half ogres, and they've got armor. I wants it. We're gonna be Killian Drake. Or at least his ogres. Swarthy gentleman looking at you with an air of disdain while juggling Paradise Sand. And what do you want? I want to gamble for a boat. For stakes that high, I would only game with masters of gambling. You fell a bit shy of that mark, I'd say. Normal stakes? No? Alright, let's do it. Where's he at? Uh-oh. Oh my. What the hell? Cannot exit while under attack. Who's attacking me? Nobody. Did we just piss off everybody in Blackroot? I want that armor. I'm sorry, but I wants it. Oh, he had a dagger. 7 gold. Large basic plate mail. Fucking Claymore, give me that shit. How are we doing? 78, 73, 83. Trade me. He's like, oh, thank God, yes. Okay. Are we coming back to Blackroot? I don't think so. Everybody okay? I wanted that plate mail, I'm sorry. But it had to be done. You guys pissed at me? Nope. Nope! Alright, let's level up. We're level 46. Well, there we go. Well, we got it just before shit went down. Now, hopefully I don't pass out. Time to drop this crap off. I wish we had a closer area to hide shit. I miss the barrel outside the Jovial Juggler in Baldur's Gate. Or in Bearghost, I should say. Wait a minute. I need to pick up some arrows. Arrows. Sorry about that. I feel better now. I feel like Sog's actually protected. I wasn't doing too bad in leather armor, though. Oh no, we need that. Yeah, there, 30. He's rocking it. There we go. Okay. Trent. I guess. Where is Stringy Pete's Cove? Oh. Okay. Stringy Pete. Okay. Thing up here? No. Goddamn, look at him. He looks badass. Okay, there's a little boat. Okay. Alright, we got a grave. Alright, shovel. Can't dig it up? Okay. Do I have to wait for nighttime or something? Oh, here's a dock. Maybe he's over here. Hey. Hey, guy. See a dark spirit in front of you. It's a skeleton dressed in tattered rags and a large black hat, wielding an evil-looking saber. His eyes glow with an unholy light. Arr! Who be treading up on me grave? Who be trying to get their hands on me treasure? Prepare to die, you landlubbing goat booger. No one sees the evil eye while Stringy Pete lives. Hang on, I need to talk to you. Talk? What would a rubber-legged bilge fish like you want to be talking with old ghost of Stringy Pete? Been sailing the seas of Arcanum for more than 200 years, and I drink blood ale and gnaw on the bones of ghosts and maidens. Priests and maidens. I'll not be looking to talk. Just, can I talk to you? I need to explain. Maybe you need to explain, lassie. You be digging around my bones looking for me treasure. To a pirate, that'd be worse than finding your bait and your hook with me wife. I need a boat. Boat? I cared for me wife less than this boat. Why in the name of unholy would I give you me boat? You're speaking gibberish, and I had more than air for it. A soul as tormented as me own as little patience for the blubberings of the living. What, you mean you don't enjoy being a bloodthirsty pirate ghost? Enjoy it? You're daft, missy. I was the cruelest, meanest, old bloodthirsty pirate who ever lived. None of what I did when I was alive compares to the things I've seen dead. What have you seen? I see all the souls of the dead who walk this world. I see the souls of all me victims. They torment me as I still be a tormentin' the living. It be their pain I feel every day and every night on the sea, these glassy eyes, and their dead eyes be staring at me from the murky depths. So you don't want to be like this? No, but I got no choice. I was cursed last. Cursed from the day I died to sail the seas forever. A haunting these souls to be taking my name in vain, to strike terror in the pure of heart, to be given the little ones' nightmares. Who cursed you? I cursed myself. I spilled the blood of innocence, desecrated holy places, worst thing I ever did. I broke a pirate's blood oath. Even without the first two, I deserved it what I got at the last. Shouldn't even call myself a pirate after the things I did. Is there any way to uncurse you? Why would you want that, lassie? Why would one such as you want to be helping evil ghosts like old Stringy Pete? I need your boat. I need to get to Thanatos, and it all started because I boarded the IFS Zephyr. That'd be quite a story. One I'm not be inclined to believe when I was flesh and blood, but shattered me squid's beak if and I ain't seen stranger things since. There might be a way to help. What do I need to do? Can't be giving up the boat on account of the curse. Be my fate to sail the old timbers until the end of time. But I know a way if you might be willing to break it. Okay, what do we need to do? 3 things, if my suspicions are correct. 3 things, 3 wrongs right, and the curse will be broken. Okay, what are the 3 things? Which one do you want to hear about? Okay, what's the first task? Easy. Told you I killed many an innocent me time. Good and pure man by the name of Jonas Williamson. Killed him for the silver buckles on his boots, but mostly for the sport of it. I laughed while he bled into the gutter, and crying out to me that I spare his family. That's some badass shit. Well, his family. They fell on hard times without him, and the Williamsons been poor ever since. You need to dig up me treasure, including those silver buckles, and give 'em to whoever's left of the Williamsons. My treasure's buried a little north of here. Okay, so where they at? Okay, he marks a point on the east coast of Arcanum. I know they still live there. I sailed by there years since I died. It's not a nice place. Okay? And don't be thinking you can keep treasure for himself. These are curses. They be old and smart. If you try to cheat 'em, and I'm still gonna sail the seas, I'm gonna be coming after you. Okay, what else? Second task. Might be a little complicated. There's a temple in the hills just off the Gulf of Moraban, a little town called Voradin. Many years ago, I was a pillaging in the surrounding countryside. I broke into the place and stole some holy relics and desecrated the sacred altar. Sure enough, those old mucks threw a curse on me. Okay, so how do I fix it? I didn't care about the holy rocks, but I've been thinking they got their robes in a bundle over the altar. You see, I spilled some wine and ale all over it. I might even relieve myself on it. It's been a long time. I can't quite remember. I can see why they'd have a problem. Yeah, they weren't singing hymns when we left. Anyways, that altar there's. I think it needs to be replaced. You have a talk with the monks left there to find out what needs to be done. And here's the temple. Okay? And the third task? Last task is the most difficult. You see, I was getting on in years. There was nothing I hadn't done, and nowhere I hadn't sailed, no treasure I ain't laid me hands on. There was only one thing I wanted. I wasn't even sure if it existed, and I made it me business to find out. The Bagelian Scourge. What's that? It's the most evil piece of weaponry ever wielded into any soul in the land of Arcanum. Legend says it was forged in the blood fires of the Bagelian depths, and the virgins and children were thrown into the fire to keep it stoked. Gross. Gross don't even come close. Also said that the Beta Cree cut down a whole battalion of elven warriors with it before he was banished, and that Lorak wielded it during the Dwarven clan wars. That any but the most evil of people die at the mere sight of it. That's some evil shit. Yes, missy, an evil blade it be. I wanted it more than anything in all Arcanum. I played I'll get me hands on it. So then what? At the time, I had a crew of 7 of the most black-hearted, soulless pirates. They all agreed it's a fine piece of treasure to go after. We took a blood pirate's oath. to stand by one another and share the treasure. So we searched Arcanum for it. Found it one day we did. The swamps of the Dark Fens, down in the Bagalian depths. Uh-huh. It's been buried for centuries. Beautiful sight. Its blade is black as onyx and carved with ancient rune work. I held it in my hands and it called to me. What'd you do with it? We all did nothing, lassie. That night when everybody was asleep, that cursed blade twisted me mind, told me my crew was mutinous, and took to getting rid of me. So I killed them all in their sleep, cut their throats from ear to ear. When I woke in the morning, I seen what I'd done, threw the blade down, and ran out of there. It still lies there as far as I know, among the murdered bones of me crew. Gotta destroy that evil blade. The bottom of the cave we found is a great furnace. Toss it in there. Let the world be done with it. Here's where the depths be. Okay? Okay, anything else? That's all. Will you help me? If you do these things, I'll give you my word as a pirate. I'll give you my ship. She's old, but there's not a better vessel that ever sailed the seas. Okay. Wish you luck in your quest, lassie. If you finish this task, return here. I'll give you me boat and me thanks. Awesome. Alright, so we got 3 quests to do. Well, his treasure's easy. It's over here. So let's go do that before we take off. You need to be closer? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I thought it was there. That's where okay. Anyway, let's get in a nice spot. Up here, let's go stand by his grave. Alright, there we go. So, next time we're going to do the Stringy Pete quests. So I will see you tomorrow with more Arcanum.